It has become important that I make this video and address some growing concerns about my involvement in a case of Senator Natasha Akpoti, who is the senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Kogi State, Nigeria, and the current Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. I've been reached by very many persons, especially close friends and families, and even fans, publicly and privately, of my involvement in this particular case. And after so much considerations and a few revelations before me, I am making this my new position public. First, before I do the necessary apologies and take a stand, I would like to maybe just take us a bit into why I got myself involved in the first place. Number one, you would agree with me that all of us, most of us, better put, had not liked the direction that the country was going. And if you understand the work and the importance of the legislative arm of government, you would expect the Akpabio-led National Assembly to be upright and helping us to deepen our democracy and create the necessary checks and balance beyond just formulating laws that would govern our society. It also has an oversight function to checkmating, balancing, and overseeing government institutions, parastatals, agencies. So you see, the bulk of work, again, also rests on the legislative arm to doing a whole lot. So I had my serious challenge with how the Akpabio-led Senate has been quite docile and upgrade of the rubber stamp Senate of the Ahmed Lawal-led Night Assembly. So I've been very critical of it. And so, of course, there's also the issue of mocking the people, insensitive statements, some not worthy to come out from the mouth of the Senate president. So I've always heard of that. Then the issue of the signal, the Tinubu's mandates now being recited as against the national anthem that's supposed to be recited on the floor of the National Assembly in the budget presentation era. So all of that has been my issue. So when the issue of Senator Natasha came to light, what I saw was that, okay, the lady had an outburst that can be reviewed, can be said to be maybe not properly managed. But then I saw that Senator Akpabio gave out a body language that meant like he was going to be judge and the jury on the matter. Because at that time, it wasn't Akpabio that was supposed to be responding. It was supposed to be the Senate, as led by the Senate president. But on that particular day, I saw Senator Akpabio erroneously, or maybe out of emotions, had urged the sergeant at arms to walk her out and then said, "You are hereby suspended." To me, that was shocking. If you understand the workings of the National Assembly, you will know that there is a committee called the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. I think there's also public petitions in addition to that. It serves as a judicial arm of the National Assembly, so to speak. And that's why the office is usually, the chairman of the office is allotted or allocated to a non-member of the ruling party, like an opposition member. And that's why Senator Ned Emaswen of the Labour Party, I don't know if he's still there now, right, was given that office. So when he said that, normally you would have expected that that matter would have been referred to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. But he said that, and other dramas happened that different accounts indicated that it looked like the whole resolution of the Ethics and Privilege Committee and what was read to the floor of the National Assembly by the chairman of the committee looked doctored or may have been properly managed by Akpabio, which wasn't supposed to be, including the punishment that ensued and all of the things. There was an emotional outburst. It looked quite emotional. It didn't sound like what an independent committee had the time to go through and resolve. So all that put together, and then next up was when a lady, Senator Ireti Kingibe of the Labour Party representing Abuja Senatorial District, came up to national TV in trying to even defend Senator Akpabio and said that that the Senate wasn't, or the National Assembly wasn't opposition friendly. That was an indictment on the leadership of Senator Akpabio, and that was not supposed to be, because as it were, if you understand how important it is for the National Assembly to be, and that's why we have different kind of parties in the National Assembly. There is no other place anywhere in the governance of this country where you are supposed to have opposition members work together for the common good of the country. So when a senator now says that it was an opposition party, it means that whatever Senator Natasha may have implied or insinuated may be things to look out for, as it were. And then it gave me some concerns, and that's why I took that matter as much as I could. So imagine if there was no Senator Natasha issue, but there was the idea I had of the lackadaisical, nonchalant, insensitive, quite cruel, and failure of the National Assembly to take the issues of the common man in this country, or common people in Nigeria, serious. So it was just like an icing to the cake. And so I took up that matter and I went on with it. So right now, I need to say this. So I'm sure you understand why I took up the matter right now. So you don't think that I just jumped into it, or maybe I was bribed, or I was given. No, I've seen a lot of. I'm also aware there is now coordinated effort from both ends, from different quarters, to smear my brand and make it look like I'm being paid to do this work. Blah, 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 blah. I need to tell all of you that I am ready for you and I'm not done. This work is a serious assignment and I'm going to do it. Senator Godswill Akpabio is not fit to be Senate President, and he's shown. Take away whatever you think Senator Natasha said, but I have valid reasons. So for Senator Natasha, I'm not even bothered about what Senator Natasha, it just only became another addition to the ingredients to making up that particular conviction that we have a badly constituted National Assembly, and this is not good for our democracy. So with or without Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's allegation on Senate President, I have taken my time to ensure that at least once in every fortnight there's a video on Senator Akpabio's failure to constitute a National Assembly that's supposed to help the Nigerian people. So get ready. Whether or not you call from karma, whether there's this coordinated effort, my videos are posted to your groups. Somebody reached out to me, and for the sake of who the person is, and that's why I'm keeping that quite private, somebody reached out to me and told me my videos, my page have been asked to be reported and posted to several groups coordinated by some I know how it works, and I've been there. I know how some of these things work, but it will not work. The fact that Akpabio come from your state doesn't mean that you have a privilege. I know this new information now of this is the first time an Akwa Ibom person is holding an office and people want to remove. That's a lie you were told. There was a time in this country where there was a certain Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as president of Nigeria. He came from a very small state of Bayelsa. Go to Bayelsa, travel through Bayelsa, and see if it shows that a president for 6 years and a vice president for 2 years had ever come from that place. So it doesn't matter wherever he comes from, because you know the truth. You know that this country is not going where the way you want it, but you are being lied to. You are being asked to protect a certain image that is not even there. But guess what? I'm not scared. I'm here. We'll be here and we'll keep doing it. It is either Senator Godswill Akpabio does the right thing or begins to do the right thing, or not. I am ready for him. Whatever you guys want to do, go ahead and do it. I'm ready. Keep commenting, keep doing all sorts, try to do anything you can. But this platform, it is me against Senator Godswill Akpabio, and he must do the right thing. The Nigerian people are tired of a docile, very inactive, rubber stamp, criminal National Assembly. We desire and deserve a better National Assembly that we do the right thing, where Nigerians cannot put petitions across to this National Assembly, where a senator could say on national TV that it is not opposition friendly. That's an indictment, And that indictment, some of us have taken it personal and will push it on the National Assembly. We'll be scared to doing certain things against the common man. I'm ready and I'm not done. Apologies to those of you that thought I will apologize. I apologize for thinking that I will apologize. We die here.